Hi everyone, today I'll be doing a tutorial on the basics of FL Studio 12. FL Studio 12 is a DAW. DAW stands for Digital Audio Workstation. It's a software that you can use to make music. I just want to tell you beforehand that no DAW is better than the other. You can basically achieve the same product, the same song by any DAW. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I use FL Studio since I am, I don't know, 12 or 13. But yeah, just do whatever you want, I guess. On the left side, we have a browser. This is a collection of all the sample packs, plugins, plugin presets that you've collected and saved. So this is the channel rack. The channel rack is a collection of all the sounds, plugins, instruments that you can use in your project file. Let's add a sound to the channel rack. You can do that by dragging a sample here. If I want to add a plugin, I go to the add feature on top, and I always use massive, so let's just add massive. You can also do it by clicking here, but I always forget that. This thing here, all the gray and reddish dots, I think it's called a step sequencer. A lot of people use that for their drum patterns. I personally do it in another way, but I'll get to that in a bit. You can click here. If you want to delete a dot, right click, and you can also basically drag and delete more stuff. This is part of the pattern. This is called pattern 1. You can rename it here, like say drums. If you drag this one up, you can create a new pattern. And this thing here, it's called a piano roll. In the piano roll, you can create melodies, chords, whatever you want. Here we have a chord. Let's make a melody. Real quick. Please know that I don't know what I'm doing right now, so. You can also rename it, and I don't know, let's just say chords, melody. You can rename each pattern. As you can see, it's really useful for whenever you want to organize your project. I always forget to use it. But yeah, you can use that. This thing here, it's called it's a BPM. Whenever you drag it up, you increase the tempo. Whenever you drag it down, you decrease the tempo of the project file. This is the metronome. It's clicking on each step of the beat. So yeah, you can use that for whenever you have something in your head and I don't know, want to know how fast you want to play something, or I don't know. Thing here, it's called a mixer. Yeah, it's a mixer. I think I'm gonna go to another project of mine. This is an old project. It's a song called Elevation. So here we have a mixer that has a lot of sounds in it, I guess. As you can see, this is a number, and if I drag it up, basically this number says in which mixer insert the sound is, or the plugin. Let's drag this one back to 1. With this mixer you can basically don't know, mix your sounds. You can EQ, you can compress. These things here are called slots. In each slot you can insert a plugin that you can then use to mix your sound that you inserted in that mixer insert. Let's go right here. All those things here, these are called automation clips. Automation clips are really useful. These are pitch things. So the CPU wasn't happy when I did it. These are the chords basically in the track. Let me see. So I'm gonna here you can wait. I'm gonna go to this part in a bit. So an automation clip. I'm gonna explain what an automation clip is. An automation clip is essentially a graph with the horizontal line that's presenting the time, and the vertical line is representing, in this case, the pitch, but it can also be the volume, it can also be something else. So you can hear that the pitch is going down and up, from down to the usual level. 50% in this case is the usual level. You can hear that it's going up and down real quick, so you have that. So yeah, that's an automation clip. You can, I don't know, let me see, this is, wait, this is a filter. Let me real quick look for the right. Whenever time passes, this thing increases, and you can also hear that this thing is increasing. So that's what an automation clip does. You can be really creative with it. You can make really cool stuff with it. If you want to hear one sound only, you can right click and then you basically soloed it, and then you only hear the sound that you have soloed. As you can hear, the sound is going up and down, and not because I used an automation clip, but because I used another thing. It's called Pro. That's also a stock plugin. Yeah, just in case you were wondering why. What else do I want to show you? Oh yeah, okay, so here you have all kinds of icons. This thing here could be used to basically click and add a pattern or an automation clip. You can also click here, and here are a lot of automation clip sources. And then whenever I select something, I can click it and I have one. Let's go to pattern 3. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, this is basically, it's called paint. You can drag, and basically you can add a lot of the same pattern or automation clip after each other. This is the delete button. You can, yeah, whenever you do, you can drag, but you can also click and you have deleted one. You can also delete whenever your paint or draw icon is selected by clicking on the right. Right click. This is called mute. I have no idea what it is. on a pattern it is muted. But whenever I want to hear the pattern only, I just go to playback. Okay, I didn't know that. And if you want to unmute it, you just click on it again. Slip. Oh, I'm learning all kinds of stuff right now. So yeah, you can basically, I don't know, move your pattern, kind of. I don't know. I've never used it. This thing is called a slice. You can do this. You can slice things up. It's really useful whenever you're editing vocals or yeah vocals, I guess. I've also used it a lot here. So what I basically did was slice here, here, and here, and then I basically wait. So for example, this was sliced like this. I just basically dragged it back. Um, this is a select icon, also really useful whenever, I don't know, you want to move something. Or whenever you want to, I don't know, delete something, you can do this and click on the delete button on your keyboard. This thing here, it's also really important. I'm not sure what it's called. It says snap to grid. But yeah, you can, whenever you select, for example, bar. So this is this thing here, this square, kind of. It's called a bar. These are 2 bars, 3 bars, 4 bars. Whenever I do this, I can only add a sound bar per bar, basically. If I add beat, there are 4 beats in a bar. I can basically move it 1 beat per time. If I select 1 second, I don't know, 1 half beat, let's just say half beat, I can move it half beat per time. And yeah, you can, the farther you go to the top, or how smaller the part is, basically, in which you can edit or move something. You can also, because I've selected for 1/4 step now, so this is really small, I can also basically make something really a bit smaller, or a little bit bigger, or just yeah. Yeah, what else would you like to know? Yeah, I guess I'll show you just how all this sounds together. I have some patterns, I have some automation clips. This is a sample, it's for the impact, for the, yeah, I don't know, actually. Yeah, this is, for example, an automation clip. I put it on the master. Oh wait, I totally forgot. This is the master. This, how do you explain this real quick? Um, this thing is, it's basically the collection of all the mixer inserts into one, I think. And yeah, yeah, I guess that's it basically. So it's all the sounds playing together. So if I edit something in here, I affect all the sounds together in one. Doesn't matter. So yeah, these are the basics. I probably was fake at times. You can always ask me questions in the comments. But yeah, I hope this helps you a little bit. Actually just showed you the tools that I use to start making music yourself. The creativity has to, yeah, it's basically you have to come up with your music, but these are the tools you can use. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.